What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, you know, here in the black sector of social media, we tend to talk about usually two different things. Black men's dating preferences, which tend to be, you know, we want a woman that is submissive, you know, in shape, you know, natural hair, things like that. And that's kind of just a, you know, overall norm, right? Now, black women are not all a monolith. Some women are looking for a man that is, you know, going to treat them nice, obviously. And then you have some of the sisters that have some more of the stereotypical desires, such as, you know, the hood guy or the street guy or the hood guy, street guy with a business kind of personality, kind of a blend. And we typically find that blend doesn't really exist. It's kind of like, you know, a unicorn. But anyways, there is little baby's mama, Jada Waiter, okay? And I'm going to get into what she's talking about in a minute, but I kind of want to get back to this whole situation of what black women desire, or what they allegedly desire. And there's a lot of conversation about this on the black internet. I want to play this particular TikTok, which talks about, do black women love Pookies and Ray Rays by a TikTok creator by the name of India_Michelle. And I want to play this video, and I want to kind of come back a little bit later.
When a black man comes for another black man, he calls him a Pookie and Ray Ray. If he's not successful with black women, oh, she likes thugs. And they typically look like this. They big but sloppy looking. They have a zesty look, not gay, but kind of like a feminine look with the arch eyebrows, the cross dangling earring. They frequent in white spaces a lot, nerdy looking. And that's no shade to if you are like that and you like black women. I'm just giving off like a visual of how they look. And they typically on black men, and they try to put them all like, oh, they Pookies and Ray Rays. And it's not that they're Pookies and Ray Rays. You're just lame as hell. Just like Smooth said on Cruise Season. I'm glad he cleared it up. You're lame, and you're trying to date a woman that's attractive, that's out of your league. And so to make yourself feel better, and so you don't sound like you have low self-esteem, you try to put down the people that's not in your demographic. And on top of that, you're feeding onto white stereotypes of certain black men. And that, sir, is cooning. Because these black women don't want a whitewash dude that's walking around like this. Yes, my name is Zachary. No, she wants a guy that's similar to her. So step yourself up instead of hating on somebody that you're not. And you can have a square lifestyle and still be that dude.
All right, so you heard what she kind of said there. And what she was saying is like, you know, this is kind of a negative stereotype. A lot of the black men that say this, they can't get the women that they want. They're typically unattractive and not, you know, built very well and don't have a lot of social skills. Fine, right? And she's saying that this is like, you know, black men who are kind of corny and live around white guys, and this is kind of a stereotype that's negative about black women that it really doesn't exist in so many words. Until we see this particular video that I'm going to play right here. Now, obviously, this is a Instagram live where little Jada Waiter is talking about the kind of man that she wants, and we're going to come back and talk about it.
Girl, what do we gotta have Jada though? What do he gotta have? Like, what's on the list? Like, give us a checklist. But any man,
I feel like to be you gotta be hood. I hood. I don't want nothing that's not hood. You gotta carry a gun. You don't carry a gun, I don't want you in my space.
Jada, like, he couldn't be like a soccer player, like a $1 billion soccer player. Like, he gotta have that like gangsta greasy to him. But you are like a suburban girl. Like, you're suburban.
I know. I literally am a suburban girl, like private school, Catholic school. But I always was attracted to those.
So you just like a thug thing?
Yeah.
Okay, like, what do you gotta look like? Do you want him to have like a nice physique, like, or he? Could
I like my ugly
Just
cute.
a gun. That's all that he needs.
I'm kidding y'all about the gun. Like, y'all are dragging it. They're like,
oh my God, like, don't, y'all know.
Y'all are dragging it, but y'all know exactly what I mean. Like,
She just want her man to be from the trenches.
Yeah, and have a little bit of street in them because that takes you far. Like, seriously.
Mm-hmm. He has to get you, like, you want him to be able to, like, check you, like, stop putting on me, Jada.
All right. So clearly Jada Waiter won't represent all the black women, but she does represent the population of the stereotype that black men are talking about. And that stereotype is that certain sisters in the black female population do not want the normal guy, the brother that's trying to work hard, the brother that's trying to achieve something and live a straightforward life. They would like a man who is toting a gun, the man who was toting a weapon, and it's kind of like a blend of a street guy. Even if they were not raised around the streets, they're attracted to guys like this. Okay, this is what she's saying. We're hearing it from the horse's mouth. Now, obviously, she doesn't represent all women because all women don't think like her. But it's enough of a problem that many women do think like her, so much so that you have the epidemic in Black America, according to some guys, right? And let me just say this. I don't have a problem with how she feels. Again, I know that all women don't feel like her. But here comes the fundamental issue. And you guys know where I'm going with this. When you get what you're asking for, like the gospel song used to say, I got just what I wanted from the Lord. Once you get just what you want from Mr. Pookie, and he makes you a baby mama, and he don't take care of his kids, all of a sudden, every black man in America has to pay the price for what you desired. Now, if you look at the lady, she's a very attractive young lady. Again, privileged, seeing that she grew up in the suburbs, beautiful woman. She desires to be with a guy like Lil Baby or whoever else. Listen, I ain't got no problem with it. Just make sure that you don't throw nobody else under the bus. Because you got to be hood, right? So when the police come and knock down your door and put everybody under the arrest, and you sitting there crying and stuff because he did something or hurt somebody, don't come back and expect the black man that you rejected to come in and be stepdaddy, because that's exactly what happens. And then once you figure out that, oh, you know what, I'm being immature at the time, you know, and you like in your 30s, then all of a sudden when those guys don't want to deal with you and those guys want to deal with somebody else, then all of a sudden this, you black men are this, you black men are sellouts. Why you want to deal with the white girls? And it all comes to the fact that you can't get everything you want. Here's the reality. If I want a faithful wife, and this is not to be mean, she's probably not going to look like an Instagram model. If I want a woman that's going to be my child's mother, she's probably not going to be a woman that's probably so concerned about being vain all the time, being in the mirror all the time. She probably is not going to be a booty model. She's probably going to look like an average woman, a 6 or a 7, and if she gets made up on a really good day, it'd be 9 or 10. But she's going to be very articulate, very resourceful, very intelligent, very kind. She's going to have those qualities that I'm looking for that are long-term. Wanting to deal with a guy that's a hood dude, those are not long-term qualities. That's something that you're attracted to. They don't have no merit. And a lot of women don't understand that, hey, if you want a long-term relationship, you're probably not going to want to have those temporary qualities, but they don't understand it until it's too late. And then when they understand it and don't nobody want to deal with them, every black man under the sound of your voice has to pay a price, because that black man don't want to deal with whatever you've been dealing with, because Pookie and Ray Ray broke you and used you up. And like I said, I don't have a problem with it. Long as you don't live by me and you ain't messing with my money, do whatever the hell you want to do, long as you stay away from me. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.